Alright guys, how's it going? Today we got a different video. Basically my car broke down. Possible fuel pump, I think. As you can see, fuel low pressure 21. That's like the ignition on. So it pumps up to 40 and then it just drops down. So it's not holding pressure. Let's see if it turns on. Supposed to be like at 70. Oh, and there it dropped down even less. So I'm just gonna turn it off just because it basically kept turning on and off. As you can see, the fuel pump is just, the fuel, what is that? I don't know what. I'm guessing the pressure from inside the high pressure rail goes in there and just stores, because it dropped and went back up. So we're gonna check out the fuel pump. All right, so I'm gonna check out the fuel pump. There is a hose. It could be the fuel pump, or there was a hose when I'm kind of jury rigged the walbro in here. So what I'm gonna do is just take out the pressure from this, so you know when I take off this line it won't squirt everywhere. All right, so I unplugged it, move this to the side. I'm gonna turn on the car so it drinks up whatever's left in the lines. And then that way I can take off the lines and it won't squirt everywhere. It's gonna run for a bit. And that was it. That's all she wrote. Alright, good. Lines are now clear. Alright, now we can go on about actually taking off these lines. This one and this one. Hopefully it don't squirt too much. There we go. That was pretty easy. Some gas might fall out. I'm gonna put a pan underneath just to catch a bit of the gas, I guess, if it falls out. If not, oh well, no other choice. But here we go. I'm gonna get the lock gear ring and remove this. All right, so this is a special tool we're using. This is kind of like a universal tool, not very specific for this lock ring, but it works. Oop. And then we got a big ratchet to loosen it up, loose, and let's see if it comes off. There we go. We're loosening it up now. Oh, there you go. All right, Houston. We pumped out some gas right now. Don't mind the sandals. Put in that little tank right there to free some space up, and I can already see the issue. See if I can get it for you guys. See if I can actually pull it up. All right, here we are. Focus. I don't know if you guys can see that obvious crack right there. I think it had to have gone through all the way, or maybe not, but I'll test it out right now. Either way, normally it's supposed to be in a metal adapter, kind of like this black one, straight to here to there. There's not supposed to be any rubber here because, especially when you run E85, the 85 will eat up this rubber. But we'll see right now when we take it out. All right, guys, here we are. Pump. Here's the thing we made a while ago. This is 2 years ago, and it's donezo now. You can't really see the hole, but it does have a big hole in the inner layer. So this cannot handle E85. It's just a fuel line. It's not supposed to handle E85, or else it becomes weak like it did. So that's why we didn't have any pressure. And I think I'm gonna just do a quick fix for it. Order that special, I think it's black market part T-fitting that goes right here directly. It's basically just black like this, and hopefully that'll fix it for future times. But for now, I'm just gonna put another hose in and see if that works. All right, guys, here we are with the fix, the not so permanent fix. Like I said, I'm gonna order the like little elbow that usually comes. It's like a hard line like this, like I said. But for the meantime, this thing did last 2 years. I'm pretty sure it's the 85 that does that to it, eats it away. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna put the exact same hose on, just then sort of new one. It's actually pretty old. It's from 2017, but see, 03/29/2017, so it's pretty old actually, but it's still new. So yeah, it should last about a week until the elbow comes. This one lasted 2 years, so that should be good. So I'm just gonna basically put it back on like this. It goes towards the float, in case you're wondering. Put this down, put the hat back on, and we'll see how it goes. This should fix it, to be honest, because this thing does have a hole. All right, here we go. We got to connect those two lines first. And then I think there's one more still. Yeah, three. I mean four. This one too. Connect 4 lines up. Here's the new hose. As you can see, not a permanent fix, but it'll work for now. Sits like that. I think it went something like this. I'll figure it out right now, but this basically goes in here. Alright guys, the pump is in. As you can see, everything connected up. I'm pretty sure everything's seated properly. We're gonna go. Our ignition is on. Make sure no leaks are going on here. Okay, good. We're gonna connect this up just to see pressures now. Alright, looks like we are at 74, it seems like. Turn it on. And that is much better. Definitely much better. Yes, sir. So we are at 83. I think normal is supposed to be like 70, but that's what I'm talking about. There we go. So that's what it was. I thought it was gonna be the pump. I even ordered a pump ahead of time. I guess I might have an extra pump or something. But I did order the adapter. I'll put a picture of it, what it looks like. I think I'm gonna need that for sure now because as you can see, those hoses, those rubber hoses cannot handle the E85. But yeah, there it is. Speaks for itself. We're at 80. All right guys, so this is the part you guys need in order to get rid of that hose that probably will break in the future. This thing will not break. It's a piece of metal. It's a fitting, goes right here. Actually goes with this, which then goes on the bottom, threads on, squishes it together, and basically clamps it down. And this thing right here, I got it from a company called Black Market Parts, I think it was. I got it off of eBay. This is the person who sold it to me. Precision Raceworks. I think I've heard of them. But yeah, this is the part you need in order to get rid of that hose. The hose is too long sometimes and it curves, so this will probably improve your flow. And obviously it won't bust open because it's not rubber, it's a piece of metal. And then I ordered this pump thinking it was going to be the fuel pump, so now I have an extra pump. I'm probably going to give it away to one of you guys if you guys are watching the video. Just make sure to, I don't know, like the video, comment down below, follow my Instagram too. I have it linked in my channel. Maybe send me a DM and then I'll just choose a random person, or I'll do one of those raffle things online and put everybody's name in there or something. But I'm basically giving this thing away because there's no point in keeping it now. It's brand new, authentic walbro 450. But this is not. This is what I'm going to put into the car. But yeah, like I said, get one of these, get rid of that plastic hose. I mean, get rid of that rubber hose, put one of these in, and save yourself a headache, you know, of a rubber hose breaking. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you.